Hi everybody, this is Natalie, spiritual life coach, Reiki master teacher, intuitive, and card reader, and I'm here today bringing you a powerful reading using tarot cards and my own intuitive advice around how to deal when you are anxiously attached, when you're triggered and something comes up. So before we dive into this reading, don't forget to subscribe to my channel here, like this video, share it if it's helpful, give a comment, question below. Would love to hear from you. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, check me on my website, and all that good stuff. Schedule a one-on-one session with me if you would like. Just reach out. So I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot deck, and I've already shuffled and drawn the cards, so we're going to jump in. So this reading is for you, especially if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't get this situation out of my head. My boyfriend pulled away from me, or a friend ghosted you, or, your sister or brother's not answering your texts like they normally do, and you're making up stories, and you've gone into that state of trigger. And when you're anxiously attached, it feels it's very intense, because it's not about the situation in front of you. It really comes from childhood. So we get to learn to regulate ourselves so that then we can have more peace and show up in these situations more effectively without being driven by these triggers. Yeah, so it's just better all around. So the first card is the Page of Wands. So what this card is saying for you is, first and foremost, if you're triggered, if you're in a state of anxiousness, if you're in a state of rumination, and you can't get this person or situation out of your mind, you need to move your body. And more even so, go outside. This figure here on the card is outside. They're moving their body. I mean, that's a full body movement there. So depending on what is available to you in the moment, if you're able to go outside and do jumping jacks or shake your body or go run into the ocean, you need to shake this energy up and start to calm your body and your system down. So coming into the body, coming into this moment, maybe even you're looking at the chat thread or looking at their social media or whatever it is. Stop doing that. Go outside, move your body just for 5 minutes or even 1 minute. And if you can't go outside, if you are home, go take a cold shower or splash cold water in your face. You need to snap yourself back into your body, into this moment. The next step is, and the Fool card is the next card in the reading. So what I love about both of these is they're both looking up. So this card's about grounding into the body. And then after you do that, you want to remember your connection with God, source, spirit, universe, whatever that is. Bring that aspect of faith in. You are taken care of, even though it might feel really alive for you in this moment that you don't feel safe. So connecting with spirit in whatever way works for you. And that's what this card is about too. In addition to that, surrendering and trusting. This woman on the card is facing backwards, about to fall down into an abyss of the unknown. And she is totally in bliss and trust and expansion doing that. She's not afraid. She's totally open. The message for you here is for you to then you go into practices like doing box breathing, doing some sort of calming breath work to calm your nervous system down. One that's really helpful that I give to my clients is Nadi Shodhana, which is the one with the alternate nostril breathing. You can find out more about that. And then doing a practice by Michael Singer, my favorite spiritual teacher. It's a very simple practice, very powerful, very effective, and not easy, but simple. So you basically want to surrender. There's feelings in your body. There's feelings in your heart. You're feeling anxiety, whatever those emotions are in your chest. But there's this ball of energy here, that moving your body will help with that. And then the next step is to surrender. So you want to come out of the head, come out of thinking, out of your mind. You're not going to be able to think your way out of this. in this moment. Your nervous system is, your thinking mind is offline. Thinking will not help. So you want to come out of thoughts into the moment, into your body, into the heart center, and you want to relax and release is the technique Michael Singer teaches. It's a subtle practice of relaxing around that energy, relaxing the body, not relaxing the energy, relaxing around it. And this is a practice, you're not going to get it right away. It's a subtle practice of energy, working with energy, being with that, surrendering, relaxing around it, and then just releasing, just relaxing, releasing, opening your heart to this energy, although it feels like you want to close. Open your heart. So discharge some energy, then soothe your nervous system, connect with source. This last card is the Six of Cups. So it's this beautiful card of a little boy and a puppy, and then they're older. It's an older, he's aged. He's a man now. The dog is old. So in the context of this message for you is the message is you get to be with this little boy or girl that's inside of you that's feeling these feelings, because that's really where this comes from. It's from childhood trauma. It's unhealed, abandonment wounds. That's where the anxious attachment comes from. So this energy inside that you feel is really could be looked at as the energy of the inner child that's wounded. So you get to be with that part. So in addition to the surrendering, talking to yourself, talking to that little child within, it's okay, sweetie, I'm here for you. You could write them a letter. You could look in the mirror and talk to them, or look at the selfie camera on your phone. But just having that recognition that when this energy comes up, if it feels hysterical, it's historical. It's not about the situation in front of you, although it may, sure, there might be a situation there that needs dealing with, but all of this that's happening within is historical. So you get to deal with it now and practice. So just doing some simple inner child work, maybe closing your eyes, imagining yourself as a little child. You just want love, and you just want to be reassured you're safe, you're lovable, you're deserving, you're worthy, you're not, nobody's leaving you, because you're the parent now, and you can tell that to yourself. I'm here. It's okay. However you feel is okay. So talking to that part of yourself so that you can calm down, come back into this moment, put that situation on hold until you regulate yourself. And then when you feel more neutral, then you can look into whatever actions need taken on that situation. But from a state of dysregulation, you're going to create more dysregulated situation outside of yourself. So get yourself right first, and then you're going to see it differently because you're going to be in a different state. So if this was helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, reach out for a one-on-one if that feels supportive for you, and I will see you next time.